All right, so basically, what I want the world to know about the OAS 15 fast graphene charger is that it does work. Okay, there are other graphene chargers on the market, but some of them do not really work. And the OAS does, and I think it's a great charger. I recommend getting it. It does a certain thing. It has a certain function. Basically, it has 6,000 ohm hours of electricity in it, and your iPhone uses up almost 2,000, and it basically charges the iPhone twice. So, you know, if you charge your iPhone twice, that only uses 4,000 ohm hours of electricity, actually a little bit less. But the 6,000 ohm hour charger, it drains electricity. So it actually only has about 4,000 ohm hours of electricity in it. And you can charge it in 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, two of the LEDs will light up. Actually, at the end of 15 minutes, so right at about 16 minutes, two of the LEDs will light up. If you charge it for 20 minutes, all three of the LEDs will light up. Now, that's enough electricity to charge your iPhone twice if you don't let it go all the way down to zero. If you let your iPhone go all the way down to about 5%, you can charge it back to 100 twice. If you get the iPhone all the way down to zero, it does take a while for the iPhone to turn back on. If you remember the iPhone 4 and you remember how long it took for the iPhones to turn on once they were dead, that's kind of what it's like to charge a modern iPhone with one of these chargers. They charge kind of slow, especially if the phone is dead. It is only a 2.0 charger, and it doesn't charge as fast as a 3.0 USB charger. The speed at which it charges the phone is far slower than the speed at which the graphene charges. And also, it's important to understand that it isn't truly graphene. Graphene is one molecule thick. It's extremely difficult to make. Some manufacturers have been able to create a substance that's very similar to graphene, and that's what you're getting with the OAS. You're getting something that's very similar to graphene and charges in 15 minutes. But the truth is that graphene would be even better. Graphene would probably charge twice as fast as the OAS. So it's an interesting charger. Basically, it charges your iPhone twice. You can walk into a Starbucks, you plug it in for 15 minutes, and then you can charge your iPhone twice from about 5% to 100. If you leave the graphene charger in for 20 minutes, if you leave the OAS in for 20 minutes, it definitely will charge the iPhone twice. And if you top it off at 6,000 ohm hours, that takes about 30 minutes. You're guaranteed to charge the iPhone maybe 2.5 times. Now, if you let the iPhone go all the way down to zero, it will charge far less than that. It'll charge once to 100 and then maybe one more time to like 85%. But overall, I just want people to know that it works. The footage that you're watching is just like the unboxing of the OAS and some other tests that I did. But basically, I used it for about 2 or 3 days. I ran my iPhone down to zero like twice, and then I ran it down to 10% twice, and I got the OAS and charged it, and then started using it, and then I ran the OAS down to zero, and I charged it and used it again, and basically this video is the result of a couple days of experimenting with it. But I definitely am not going to send it back. I'm going to keep it. It's only $40. It's a much better deal than some of the other brands. The Grafene Fast, I bought that. The Grafene Fast has a 9,000 ohm hour one that's the same price as the 4.5 thousand, so I got the 9,000 since it was on sale, and it was just dead. It was a paperweight. It did nothing, so I returned it. And I guess the issue is that it's difficult to purchase graphene. Manufacturers are not able to actually make graphene, so it's difficult to buy. And the OAS is one of the better choices. It's a good charger. So, check out the video, and you can just see some footage of me using it, trying it, etc. Telling you honestly, it took exactly 20 minutes for all three LEDs to light up. Now, I'm going to unplug this right now. And then I'm gonna use my iPhone, and I'm gonna run it down to zero. Then I'll charge it from 0 to 100. I'll use the iPhone again and run it all the way down to zero again, and charge it a second time. And I'll let you know how much I was able to charge the iPhone the second time with charging only for 20 minutes. All right, so I'm guessing I can charge my iPhone 1.5 times. Charging this for 20 minutes. It didn't charge in 15 minutes, but it did charge in 20. I'm guessing that I'm going to charge my iPhone 1.5 times. So I'm going to unplug it right now, and we shall see. I'll let you know.